You.
Good evening, my lord.
What's up? Halgard?
Greetings, my lord.
What's up?
You are the Terran's son, are you not?
I am. How is it you don't know who I am? Right? And who are you?
I am a member of Alhal's personal guard.
Oh.
The rest of the Al's forces are expected tonight. I understand you shall take charge of your father's castle once we march.
Yeah. It's a little nosy. And then if I have anything to say about it, so I'm told, yes.
Ah, then I wish you luck. Good evening, my lord.
Okay. Another guard. Let's talk to him.
Good evening, my lord.
Okay. Yeah, it's a little weird, but we'll figure it out.
Good evening, my lord.
Okay. Is that Lore? No. Is that my mom? That is my mom. Oh, that's father. Oh, that's cool. Is that their actual character portrait sheet? That'd be kind of cool if it is. Alright, Duncan?
I'm sorry, but I believe your father wishes to talk to the Arl and myself alone.
Maybe speak later then.
Your father has left you in charge of the castle? Then I will see you at dinner tomorrow, if not sooner.
Sure. Alright. I'll look forward to it.
As do I. Until then.
And then...
Yes?
I can still talk. I trust the delay with your man was anything serious. Is your daughter interested? Jesus Christ. How long have you and father been friends?
We fought together under King Marek when he drove the Orlesians out of Ferelden. Heady times. The years since have not held the same promise. It's not something a youth would understand. It will be good to ride beside your father again.
Alright. You knew the King Merrick.
Your father hasn't spoken of our time with him? That man took care of his friends. As they say, he was large as life and twice as tall. It's too bad Kalen isn't half that.
You don't think much of King Kalen? Oh, is there more options? No, you don't think much of King Kalen?
I think of him as much as he thinks at all.
That's enough, Hal. You speak of our king.
Oh, the boy did ask, your lordship.
I did.
As per the latitude you allowed. I merely offered my opinion.
This dude does not like the king. I'm not gonna say shit about his daughter. I just want to wish you well, sir.
I thank you. That is quite unnecessary.
Oh, what you mean? Oh, this is how I'm gonna use my abilities? Oh, God. Alright, I can't wait to not have the shield. And then cut to the father, is he gonna just be like, bro, leave?
Shouldn't you be off to your brother, as I asked?
Yeah. Sending all our forces to the south, a good idea. Actually, yeah.
When the king demands it. In fact, not sending our forces south would be a distinctly bad idea. Don't worry, pup. You shouldn't see many problems, but I want you to prepare the men left here, in case.
Alright. In case of what?
Legends of the Blights tell of horrible things. These darkspawn once threatened many lands. If we can't hold them, you must prepare for the worst.
Alright. I'll do my best, father. I swear it.
I know you will. You are a Cousland, after all.
That's right.
But let's not speak of ominous things. We shall assume that all will go well, and the Maker will watch over us.
Alright. Oh, we were raised very religious. Interesting. You should be alright.
Your brother and I go into battle, not an afternoon tea. Who knows what will happen to us? I will tell you, however, you're my cherished son.
It's beautiful.
I love you. And I trust you completely to carry on the Cousland name if the worst should happen.
Let's go.
Don't worry about me, dear boy. You'll have enough to occupy your mind while I'm gone.
Alright.
I'll talk to you soon. Just let me finish my meeting with Duncan.
Cool. Alright, so map. He's upstairs, he said, or is he like up towards the castle? I need to go here for Fergus. Alright, we're gonna look around everywhere else though, because I don't want to just like dip out like that. I don't know what's the best place to start. I guess up, top, down. Hell yeah, this is my kick. Wow.
There you are.
Oh,
Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
what's up? Hello to you too, Sir Gilmore.
Pardon my manners, my lord. It's simply that I've been looking all over the castle for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave.
All right, fine. Not just blowing off stage. She's always been like that. So I look for me to do something. She was my nanny before she was the cook. Now I won't leave. Did the dog get into the ladder again?
No matter how the maids try to keep him out, he always finds a way in. You know these Mabari hounds. They listen only to their master. Anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
He knows better than to hurt anyone. Let's do that.
I'm not willing to test that. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we?
All right. I need to talk to my... we can do that first. To the kitchen then.
Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
All right. A new party member. Hello.
Good evening, my lord. Good evening, my lord.
What's up? I assume this one? Oh, no. This is a bunch of lore. Hold up. What's clickable? A book. There it is. Culture of Ferelden. Ah, man. One thing I'm not going to enjoy is having to learn all this shit again. Oh, it's all written down? What? There's going to be a lot of reading, y'all. Because I just think it's interesting to go through it. But obviously I want to balance it all because I don't want to bore you guys. Especially people that are just lurking, right? So, I'm going to do my best to go through it all. Yeah. All right. Culture of Ferelden. The Fereldens are a puzzle. As a people, they are only one bad day away from reverting to barbarism. They repelled invasions from Tevinter during the height of the Imperium with nothing but dogs and their own obstinate disposition. They are the coarse, willful, dirty, disorganized people who somehow gave rise to our prophet, ushered in an era of enlightenment, and toppled the greatest empire in history. There are few things you can assume safely in dealing with these people. First, they value loyalty above all things, beyond wealth, beyond power, beyond reason. Second, although they have nothing in their entire country which you are likely to think at all remarkable, they are extremely proud of their accomplishments. Third, if you assault their dogs, they are likely to declare war. Yeah, that's for true city. And finally, the surest sign that you have underestimated the Fereldens is that you think you have come to understand them. Empress Celine First of Orlais in a letter to her newly appointed ambassador to Denerim. Anything else? Nope. All right. Y'all playing chess? What's the game? What's the game? Let me see. Who won? Who lost? Was that the queen, I assume? Or the king? What, is this a bishop? No. Who fucked you? Oh, here? I don't know. Whatever. Is there one over here, or is that just a map? That's a map. That's a map. That's a map, map. Okay. I don't want to talk to y'all yet. I need more books to read. There. History for all then. Will. Oh, this is chapter 2 though. Let's wait. However, makes sense. What is it? Castle, however, has stood since the divine age when it was not an independent baron or banner, but merely an outpost of the growing banner of Amarith. In the days before Amarith became in Arling itself, the outpost of Highover was originally held by the Elston family, cousins of the Howells, in the Age of Towers. However, Ban Conobor Elston was murdered by his wife, oh my, Flemeth, thus ending the bloodline. Conobar's captain of the guard, Sarim Cousland, took the land and title. The Couslands declared their independence from Amarith, starting a war that lasted 30 years. When it settled, however, Highever was on its own and in possession of half the land that had once been southwestern Amarithine. Yeah. Highever became a Turian during the Black Age when Halia Cousland gathered the lords together under her banner to drive werewolves out of the lands, earning herself the title of Tyrannal, almost as an afterthought. Today, however, is one of the only two remaining Tyranners, making the Cousland family second in rank only to the king. But for all in folklore history by Sister Petrine Chantry Scholar. Give me 1 sec. I gotta write something in one of my books. Oh, by the way, new headphones. I got some white ones. I mentioned them before on Twitter. I think maybe on another stream. Extremely soft, comfortable, bro. I wish I was sponsored by them, but I'm not. But they're really good. Sorry, I had an idea for how I want to handle recording footage or stream footage. It doesn't see on the channel, and I think that's a better way to go about it. Okay. Cool. Fuck thoroughly. Alright, another book. Is there another book over here? No. Yes. History of... Alright. Come on, lay it on me. Okay. Chapter 1. Ferelden, as we think of it now, did not exist before the Exalted Age. Instead, the valley was divided up into dozens of old Alamari clans. They warred constantly with one another over land, honor, and allegiance of the freeholders. And on one notable occasion, the name given to the favorite Mabari. And then in the 33rd year of the Exalted Age, Calanhad Theorin became Tyrant of Denerim, and everything changed. That's fucking funny. Theoden became a tier of Denerim. Denerim. Most of what we know of the founding of our nation comes from the old songs and the bards passed down through the ages. The songs are filled with wild exaggerations and outright lies, but this hardly differs from what the scholarly papers of some of my contemporaries. There is no agreement among poets and scholars on how we did it, but Callahan gained the support of the Circle of Magi, super important, and they crafted him a suit of silvery white armor that, by all accounts, repelled both arrow and blade. Callan had led his army across the valley and captured Redcliffe, one of the only 3 men who ever successfully laid siege to that fortress, and presented himself to the bands of the Landsmeet as their king. The poets tell us that every lord knelt before Callahan without question. That the fact that he attended the Landsmeet surrounded by ash warriors and loyal mages in the circle was generally omitted from the balance, however, because boo, mages. Boo, they don't do good shit. Fuck the mage. From Callahan came the line of Theron kings and queens who reigned uninterrupted until the 44th year. Damn, from 11 years? Jesus Christ. Of the blessed age. Wait. From the Exalted Age all the way to the... that sounds like it's a lot, no? Or is it every decade a new age? Is that what I'm supposed to... I don't know. When the early invasion came, the outright king was forced to flee Denerim for 70 years and sat upon a puppet upon the throne. Excuse me. Cool. I get gassy with these. Not gassy, but bubbly. With the rockstar. What's up, librarian?
Good evening, my lord.
What's up? Hey, what's up, Alduus?
Hello, my dear boy. By chance, I am beginning to teach these young squires about your family's history.
Ah, that's what's up.
Do we have to?
Yes.
History is boring.
Boys, you are referring to the Couslands, the very family in whose castle you live. Show some respect.
It's true. It's alright, it is boring. He was my taskmaster, huh? It's alright, it is boring. No, we'll go with 2.
If the mind is not exercised, it withers just as the body does. Perhaps you'd care to join me in teaching the lesson?
Yeah? I am quite familiar with the subject matter.
Perhaps you could make the topic more palatable for these lads and their minuscule intellects.
Very well.
Wonderful. Oh, the Cousland history is long indeed. Where shall we start?
Nah, fuck. We don't have the top. Fuck the Arl, but that doesn't matter. When was our line founded? Oh, we predated the founding of the kingdom, yes?
Well, I'm glad some of my lessons don't disappear into that yawning chasm between your ears, young man.
I don't know if I was insulting me, old man. It's your skill as a tutor, of course.
If I were truly a skilled tutor, I suspect I would not encounter such insouciance amongst my pupils. You can look that up later. At any rate, your family has held the tournure of High Ever since before King Cousland had united Ferelden. In fact, Tierna Elathea Cousland battled Cousland to maintain High Ever's independence.
Fuck. I literally just by the way, he meant casual lack of concern or indifference. Fuck him. I did look it up. Fuck him. Hold up. We were the captain. He let us keep the chair. Wait a minute. No, we battled Callahan. Oh, we did, huh? Did we lose? Hold up. Because we declared independence. Yeah. We declared that led to war. So yeah, of course we opposed them. And he let us keep the Tyrann?
Cousland wished to unite Ferelden, not conquer it. After Elathea's men were defeated, Cousland asked her to swear fealty. The boulder where they held council still stands today as a memorial of that event.
When was their line founded?
Records are vague, but the Couslands became Tierns during the Black Age. Is that familiar, child?
No, not really.
Every day I pray to the Maker that my lessons will stick, and every day he tasks me anew. At that time, your family held only the minor title of Ban. When the werewolves reached this area, Ban Mather Cousland organized a curfew and patrols within the city.
Yeah, she
Several
went crazy,
other
right?
Bands supported
My mom?
his efforts by swearing oaths of fealty,
Or before?
making him their Tyrn.
Let's talk about our relationship with the Arl.
The history between the Couslands and the House reaches back to the Orlesian occupation.
When did Orlais occupy Highever?
During your grandfather's rule. Of course, Orlais found it difficult to hold these lands. During the rebellion against Orlais, several battles were fought near Highever. The port village of Harper's Ford was the tourneur's center. Its Arl was Tarleton Howe. Though nearly 90, he was still as sharp and bitter as cheap ale. Your grandfather openly supported the rebellion, but Howe sided with Orlais. Your family was forced to seize Harper's Ford before it was all over.
Lord Shade, thank you for the retweet on Twitter, brother. Much love, my man. which you should all check out his TikTok when he makes some fire edits. Your grandpa, it's like anime edits. It's really good stuff. And also highlights of, I think, currently his Hades run, which he recommended me to check out, which maybe at some point. I know Roz was telling me about it, and that he finally beat it. And then I've heard Castle Super Beast, like Pat was talking about. I think Pat and Wooly were talking about their runs in Hades, and I'm like, fuck, this sounds like a good game. There's already so much that I'm playing. Your grandfather openly supported the rebellion, but how sided with the Orlays. Your family was forced to seize Harper's Ford before it was all over. Unfortunate, but we couldn't lose Harper's Ford.
Correct. That caused a rift between the two families. As you might imagine, the House eventually joined the rebellion, when all of Ferelden united behind King Merrick and General Loghain. Just as now we united behind Merrick's son, King Cousland, to fight the Darkspawn.
Alright, well.
Thank you for indulging an old man.
Yep.
Listen to you now.
Silence. I will not have you two becoming smart-mouthed hooligans.
My bad.
Perhaps you should go. I doubt they need any more distraction.
Homie really said.
I'm just going to settle in here and apparently just talk to myself.
No. These kids are assholes. They're like, now we gotta listen to you. And now he's like sad about it. Okay. It's J? Nope. I? Nope. What the fuck is that button? It's J. Okay. Geography of... There's so much. And then there's this one as well. You know, at some point I just want to say, hey, when we get all of it, let's just go through it all. But, this is also important too. Alright, geography of Ferelden. The Kingdom of Ferelden is the southernmost civilized... Hold up. I'm blocking chat. My fault. The Kingdom of Ferelden is the southernmost civilized nation in Thedas. Although some scholars the claim to civilization, it is perhaps the most physically isolated of all the kingdoms of Thedas. To the east is the Amaranthian Ocean, and to the north is the Waking Sea. And to the south, the Kokari Wilds, which in the summer months are a vast peat bog, and in the winter become a treacherous labyrinth of iced-over waterways. The Frostback Mountains guard the western border, and only a narrow plain between the mountains and the sea allow travel between Ferelden and Erlay. Most of the land is the central portion of the kingdom called the Banorn. Banorn is open plains. These are crossed by the remnants of an ancient Vintern highway that once connected Val Royou with Ostergard on the edge of the Kurkari Wilds. The western part of Ferelden is dominated by Lake Calenhad, a huge caldera filled with the runoff of glaciers from nearby mountains. Lake Calenhad is home to the named or famed fortress of Redcliffe, as well as the Circle of Tower, which houses Ferelden Circle of Magi. In the east is the vast Brazilian forest, which was superstitious local professed to be haunted now, and from which rises the Dragon's Peak, a solitary mountain that guards the captain city of Darien. Okay. Nobles found. This is the lore we saw. Yeah, some nobles went against each other, and they betrayed and killed the rebel queen, an act that created even more vacant titles and lands once King Merrick exacted justice. There was occupation, blah, 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 blah. Whole families were butchered in initial evasion. I guess before Lays or some shit. And all those who couldn't or wouldn't bend the knee to the emperor's puppet kings were declared traitors and hunted. Many bloodlines ended on chivalry's blades at dusty crossroads in forest clearings and freeholds. And then there were the turncoats. We talked about that already. That Ferelden did not fall apart after the Eurasians left is a testament to the strength of the King Merrick. The old families still held grudges against those who had sided with the emperor, and those new families that had been granted titles were viewed as interlopers, and the land meets that followed Merrick's coronation were tense, to say the least. Crazy that my father or in-game father and R. Howard go with each other then. No beef at all? Sick. Oh, librarian. Gilmore, can I talk to you?
We really should go after your hound, my lord, before he does something worse.
All right, all right. You know much about the Grey Wardens?
Only what everyone hears. I never expected to actually see one. So few of them are here in Ferelden.
What happens if they recruit you, bro?
I only know that once you become a Grey Warden, your old life is over.
Yep.
There's no going back.
You ever seen a Darkspawn?
Never. You hear about Darkspawn attacking homesteads and travelers, but I thought they were just stories.
Okay.
As you wish. But what if the Grey Warden tries to recruit you? Have you thought about it?
I wouldn't want to become one. No, because it's not hype. It's well, I really don't know how to feel about it.
I suppose you have many other options. Me, I would give anything to be recruited.
Interesting. All right. Why aren't you marching with our men?
I would were it my choice. Your father decided I should remain with the complement guarding the castle. I hope that's because this Grey Warden wishes to see me.
Maybe. Let's keep going.
Of course, my lord. Lead on.
All right. It's good to hear his point of view. I like hearing the world's view on the world. Oh. Hold on. We got some business to take care of.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my son, along with Sir Gilmore. Tell me, Sir Gilmore, has my pup collared that dog yet?
Not just yet, your ladyship.
Darling, do take care of that. That malodorous hound of yours is an excellent protector, but he drives Nan to distraction.
All right. Jesus Christ. Father sent me to talk to Fergus. Let's do that.
I'm not asking you to travel to the moon. The kitchen is just around the corner. Sir Gilmore, see that it gets done.
All right.
As your ladyship commands.
Good. With any luck, I'll be able to feed my guests before the end of next week. Darling, you remember Lady Landra?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
Ah, of course. It's good to see you again, my lady. Weren't you drunk? Haha.
You're too kind, dear boy. Didn't I spend half the salon shamelessly flirting with you?
Right in front of your family, too.
You remember my son, Dyron?
Sup?
I believe you two sparred in the last tourney.
And you beat me handily, as I recall. It's good to see you again, my lord.
Ah, you're being modest, dude. You gotta see. This is the role we're playing. You know, we're noble, but we're trying to be a leader too. Goddammit! Ah, you're being modest. You fought very well, brother.
And this is my lady in waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great honor, my lord. I have heard many wonderful things about you.
Don't look now, Eleanor. But I believe the girl has a crush on your lad.
Oh my!
Lady Landra.
Hush, Landra. You'll turn the poor thing scarlet.
I can handle my own affairs. May I go now, mother? You were aware that we're at war. That's a good answer. Perhaps we should speak alone sometime, Iona.
As it pleases you, my lord.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
All right.
Good evening, your lordship. Sir Gilmore.
Okay.